Hey, Reverb. I just wanted to come up and talk to you guys just a little bit before you guys head out. I'm going to sing another song, one more, before you guys take off. And it's a song that really made sense to me. And it's by a band called Lifehouse. And you guys probably have heard of them before. Now, the lead singer, he probably had a different meaning about what the song is about. I'm going to tell you what my version of what I think he was saying, or what I'm taking from the song, and exactly what it felt like when it ran through my head. The lyrics, part of the lyrics is talking about being 10 feet underwater and being upside down. What he's referring to is like the water is kind of like life. Like the waves of the ocean is just moving along. And I'm not going to sit up here and talk about drowning or some kind of drowning experience I had, but this is kind of like it was kind of like a point in my life where it was kind of like a spiritual drowningness, where it was kind of like, how do I say it? It was kind of like you felt like you were drowning, but not in a literal sense. Another thing that also spoke to me is when he's also talking about, just pretty much falling apart and walking on water, being lost in God's eyes, stuff like that. And if you listen to the song, it really makes sense. And something that really jumped out at me and really made me think about this song also was from the Bible in Mathew chapter 14. I'm pretty much just gonna sum up the story, just so you guys can kind of have an idea of what it is about. You guys might want to go back and read it. But it's pretty much Jesus was, or actually his disciples were on a ship, on a boat, and they were in the middle of a storm. And Jesus came to them walking on water, and they woke up, and Peter, one of his disciples, stood up and he was scared and thought Jesus was a ghost. And they're like, oh man. And Peter said to the Lord, Lord, is that you? And the Lord said, yeah, it is. It's me. And Peter said, well, if that's you, allow me to walk towards you. And he did. He said, well, then step forward. And Peter ended up getting off the boat, started walking towards Jesus, walking on water. Now, it took him a few minutes to realize what he actually was doing, and he seen the wind blowing around, and it was just crazy. And he took his eyes off of God and started to sink. And just that split second, he started going down. He was about to drown. And then he called out for help. Lord, help me, help me. And Jesus said, what, you have little faith in me? He said, what exactly did he say? He said, you have little faith in me, and why do you doubt me? So that wind that Peter was talking about, or that Peter seen, or anything that was going on around him without, or pretty much the things that were distracting him and taking him out of God's path, could be anything that you guys are running through right now, anything in your life that's keeping you from staring in God's eyes and just taking that leap of faith. I mean, if God asked you, hey, come to me, walk on water, would you deeply right now say, okay, and start walking? Or would you have that little doubt that will make you sink? And this next song, I'm just going to start for you guys, and let me know what you think at the end, and see if you can kind of relate to the song. How long have I been in this storm? Overwhelmed by the ocean's shapeless form. Water's getting harder to tread, with these waves crashing over my head. If I can just see you, everything will be alright. If I see you, this darkness will turn to light. And I will walk on water And I will get lost into your eyes, and I know everything will be alright. I know you didn't leave me out here to drown, so why am I 10 feet under and upside down? Barely surviving has become my purpose, 'cause I'm so used to living underneath the surface. If I can just see you, everything will be alright. If I see you, this darkness will turn to light. And I will walk on water, and you will catch me if I fall. And I will get lost into your eyes, 'cause I know everything will be alright. Everything's alright, yeah. Everything's alright, yeah. Yeah, alright, you guys, Reverb, have a safe drive home. Thank you guys.